Hi everyone, Angela Sawsville here. Today I am here with senior therapist Marcilla Timms, who does incredible work here at Flourish with our adults as well as quite a few kids. So Marcilla, welcome.
Thank you. Hello.
I wanted to ask you, are parents an emotion coach for their children?
Yes. So one of the things that we really want to teach parents here at Flourish is that you are absolutely your kid's emotion coach, whether you realize it or not.
Okay. So give us a couple of examples of how that's the case.
Okay, so one of the first and foremost things is, how do you handle your own emotions? So kids see and get role modeled through your behaviors. So the way in which you handle any of the emotions that you're aware of, that you are displaying on a regular basis, is a modeling for how the kids are going to learn how to manage that feeling when they feel them. So you are, for example, if you feel frustrated, what do your kids see in terms of how you handle frustration? When you are angry, when you are sad, what do the kids see you do when you're feeling those feelings? You're coaching for them in those moments how to handle that emotion.
Nice. Okay. And what would be another way in which it's really important for parents to recognize that they are an emotion coach for their children?
Well, the other big piece is when you see your kids feeling or struggling or dealing with a particular emotion, what are the messages you give them about how to handle that emotion? For example, if they are crying, do you check in with them to find out what the feeling is that they're struggling with? Or is your first impulse to say, don't cry? And then if you are saying that, to be aware of what message does that send to the kid. Or if a kid is frustrated with a toy or with their sibling, do you try to squash that right away rather than checking in with them and seeing what is the feeling, giving them helping them to come up with a name for that feeling, and then teaching them ways to manage that. Those are all big and important ways that you are their emotion coach.
Awesome. So if we're responsive to our kids' feelings, we're kind of teaching them that their emotions matter.
Right.
But if we tell them, stop being angry at your sister or stop crying, we're unintentionally teaching them that their feelings should be bottled up, or that they shouldn't really pay attention to them.
Yeah, what most parents don't realize that they're unintentionally doing is teaching their kids that emotions can be dismissed or discounted or disregarded, that they aren't important. And if that's the message that's sent, then what are they going to learn about emotions and well into adulthood? What are they learning about how to handle emotions or how to validate their own emotions?
Awesome. Well, that's great insight for all of us busy parents to have. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week, everybody. Take care.